Cut the music. Cut the music. Cut the music. And I mean, cut the damn music. We ain't even gonna do the full intro today. We ain't even doing the full. I'm not even gonna let the intro play out today because your boy got some words today. You know what I'm saying? Your boy got some words today. You know what I'm saying? So let's go. Let's go. Guys, I want to talk about what a robbery versus a close fight. There's a difference there. Now, I'm not even talking about the fight that y'all probably think I'm talking about right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even talking about that fight. Y'all think I'm talking about Tisha Torres versus Mackenzie Dern. I'm not even talking about that fight. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to bring my boy Anthony in here to discuss this with me. I'm just waiting on Anthony to let me back and say, yeah, bro, I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? But we need to talk about the difference between a robbery and a close fight. You know what I'm saying? There's a clear difference between a robbery and a close fight. But it seems as if some people, you know what I'm saying, some people who's just so poisoned by that Twitter mindset, you know what I'm saying? That Twitter mindset, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of clouded some people's judgment. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't have that Twitter mindset. Everybody that's watching this video knows I don't have. What's up, Marcus Bell? What's up, Ulysses? What's up, Brian? You guys know I don't have that Twitter mindset. You know what I'm saying? You know, and to me, a close fight is a fight where there's no clear winner. You know what I'm saying? There was really no clear winner. That's a close fight to me. You know what I'm saying? MJ, what's popping? You know, that's the difference between a close fight and a robbery. A robbery to me is where there was a clear winner. You know, the fight can be as back and forth as it wants to be, but if there's a clear winner, then there's a clear winner. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it all boils down to me to fight ending intentions. You know, who was intending to end the fight? You know what I'm saying? Like, who looked like they were closer to end. What's up, Kimberly? Oh, it's popping in here today. Guys. I got some shit I got to get off my chest. You know what I'm saying? But I would never call anyone out of their name. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna lead with that. I would never ever call anyone out of their name, especially somebody I knew for a long time. I would never call somebody out of their name just because. Or I would never discredit me. Y'all listen. Y'all hear me live with Combo all the time. You know what I'm saying? Mojo, what's popping? I would never tell Combo to sit down and be quiet because of his thoughts on something. What I would do, that's right, Running Reenie. What's up? What I do is I come up with facts and I come up with statements and evidence to dispute what Combo says. You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard me on here with Taylor. Y'all heard me on here with the boys from Buddy K. Y'all heard me debate stuff with all kinds of people on here. That's what my podcast is, a revolving door of different, you know, other YouTubers, fighters. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, you know, talk. I love to talk to people about what's going on. I love to share my ideas with somebody, but you will never hear me call somebody out of their name or discredit or minimize somebody's thoughts or somebody's opinion. You know what I'm saying? Just because I think differently. No, I'm gonna give you supporting reasons as to why I think that such and such is such and such, or this fight went this way, or this fight did this, or whatever. That's because that's called healthy debating. You know what I'm saying? But some people get what you call a little bit of a promotion, you know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden they think that they're, you know, better than us YouTubers here. But listen, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about me, guys. I will never be, I'm not going to, even if this thing exactly loves Kimberly. Thank you, loves Kimberly. I started this thing on YouTube and I'm never going to, even if, you know, this thing does jump off of me, let's say I do get, you know, here, end up there, you'll never hear me pretend to be more than what I came from. Where you came from is huge, guys. Where you came from is huge. I come from my kitchen or my living room, sitting at my dining room table with my computer open. You know what I'm saying? No, he don't be. That's true. I can't. Yeah, that's right, Running Reenie. I came from my computer, sitting in my living room. I don't even live in that apartment anymore, but my dirty little cheap ass apartment. You know what I'm saying? With a computer sitting in front of me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm never, you know, just because I go here and I do this and I go there and I do this and I do this and do this, you'll never see me pretend to be anything other than what I am. You know what I'm saying? You'll never see me pretend to be nothing other than no. I don't care if I'm sitting at a desk talking about this shit on live television, guys. You will never hear me be anyone different than No Filter MMA sitting right here, right now, spitting this mess to you. I'll never be anyone different than that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how many fighters I talk to, how many press conferences I go to, how many this. You'll never hear me be anyone different than No Filter MMA sitting right here in front of this desk right now with a joint in my hand, getting ready to light up and go through these fights with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And listen to MJ. But I just had to throw that out there, guys. You'll never hear me be anything other than what you've heard and what you saw with me sitting in front of my computer with the Marvel poster behind me. You know what I'm saying? With the Marvel poster behind me. You'll never hear me be anything different. So I just wanted to put that out there, and let it be known, if you're going to be this, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to be this and that, motherfucker, don't. Just don't. Don't try to be something you're not, because we know. Some of us, you know what I'm saying, the people who were there with you, when you were at ground level, we really know who you are. So show a level of respect to people, you know what I'm saying? Just because somebody doesn't, you know what I'm saying, go by your logic, or which was not even your logic, it's Twitter's logic, but, just because people don't go with your logic, you know what I'm saying, don't call people out of their name, you know what I'm saying, and say little shit like that, because I'm telling you right now, I'm the one that'll call your motherfucking ass out. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one that won't let you get away with little shit that you done said, because I'm gonna bring it right back to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring it right back to you. But anyways, can we all what's up, Teron Brown? Can we all put a thumbs up in the chat for how Rocky Pennington beat Aspen Ladd's ass last night? Mojo said, I love it when you and Combo debate. It's always informative and good stuff from both sides. I pick up a lot from both of y'all. That's because that's called healthy debating. It's called healthy debating. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's called. And Combo, like, listen, the most animated I ever heard Combo Breaker 99 was the other night on his podcast. Man, I heard a tone from his voice that I never heard before. Funny shit. Never heard that tone from Combo before. That boy was animated. But it's all healthy conversation. You're supposed to get animated. If you don't agree, then tell me why you don't agree. That's where you're gonna get the best of me from. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get the best of me when you tell me why you don't agree with me. Okay, you saying this. Okay, well, let's talk about that. Tell me why, I think this is, you think that. Tell me why you think that, and tell me why you don't think this. To me, that's more explorative than sit down and be quiet. Stop. Dude, stop. I mean, it takes a certain type of person to, dude, stop you because they don't agree with you. Dude, stop. I mean, what? What? Oh boy, I told you guys Burns wasn't no pushover, but I know he lost, but he didn't back down from Hamza, or was he a walk in the park? See, MJ, that's what I'm saying. MJ coming with that shit. MJ coming with that shit today. MJ, that's the same thing I said. I thought Gilbert Burns got robbed last night. But people want to call me a clown and tell me to sit down and be quiet. Like, they think I'm crazy for saying that. To me, it was a close fight. The fight was competitive. You know what I'm saying? The fight was competitive. But to me, the more damaging and the more fight-ending intentions came from Gilbert Burns. I had Gilbert Burns up 2-1. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that Hamzat won that fight. If you look at Hamzat, he's been in and out of these fights so quickly. We've never seen him face really any adversity. You know what I'm saying? He had this cloak. I need to patent this term, y'all. He has a cloak of invincibility wrapped around his waist, wrapped around his back. You know what I'm saying? After these 4 fights have been in the UFC, you know what I'm saying? How quickly he got him out. No. It didn't happen like that with Gilbert Burns last night. You know what I'm saying? Gilbert Burns went in there and gave Hamzat a run for his fucking money. You know what I'm saying? he gave Shemaev a run for his money, and I thought that Gilbert Burns was the more dominant fighter. You know, that lead check hook that Burns has, it was beautiful, man. He was catching Hamza with that lead check hook, dude, and just about every time he threw it. Teron Brown, the MMA community can be so toxic at times, dude. You are not lying. See, I like to keep it toxic free over here. See, you know what I'm saying? I keep it toxic free over here, Teron Brown, because I don't operate like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I'm polarized and I get it. Like, I'm polarized and I'm controversial, but I'm not toxic. It's not toxic over here at No Filter MMA. It's not toxic whatsoever. Like, you know, we get over here and we talk. The MMA community can be so toxic at times. You disagree with someone, you get belittled. Like when I said Tony Ferguson will pull off an unthinkable at UFC 274, I got belittled by James Lynch. See, yeah, exactly, Teron. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, but okay, you just said it. You got belittled by James Lynch. James Lynch is a big media outlet who sniffs behind the UFC like a dog in heat. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm not gonna say any names or anything, you know what I'm saying? Because the person who I'm talking about, 9 times out of 10, they're listening. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, they know who they are. So I'm not gonna say a name because, like I said, once again, guys, I'm not toxic like that. You know what I'm saying? I've already addressed this person. So there's no need for me to, you know what I'm saying, put them on blast. You know what I'm saying? Today on my podcast, I've already addressed this person. I just want to talk about the situation. You know what I'm saying? James Lynch sniffs behind the UFC like a dog in heat. So, of course, you know what I'm saying, there's a certain mindset that and I've talked about this with some guys before. You know what I'm saying? Like that when people get to that point where, you know, they have access to fighters and you see them at events and you see them doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like they all get grouped into this MMA Twitter mindset. You know what I'm saying? The hype jobs are legit to them. You know, every hype job that you see, because they're in that melting pot of the buzz of the UFC. You know what I'm saying? So they come, you know what I'm saying? They report back to us with, oh, this person's going to do this. This person is this. And if you disagree, you better not disagree. You better not disagree with what they're saying, because to them, it's truth. It's truth because they've been within 6 feet of the fighter. You know what I'm saying? It's truth to them. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, I'm not even going to spend no more time talking about that, guys, because that's some last night bullshit. I'll get more, I'll touch on it some more when we actually talk about the Hamzat fight. But, you know, let's look at these. Let me catch up on these comments. Yes, Burns, he got robbed. You see how Hamzat, his demeanor changed after this fight. Yes, I saw that, MJ. Mine of the fights last night were robbed. None of the fight. I'm pretty sure he said none of the fights were robberies. They were all super close and very entertaining fights. Okay, I can agree with that, Brian. Ronan Rini says, true, everyone has opinions, Teron. Yes, I don't like James Lynch whatsoever. He's very arrogant. You know, I've had very little interaction with James Lynch. I actually asked James Lynch to come on No Filter MMA once and just wrap it up and talk some shit. You know what I'm saying? And he agreed to do it. You know, he agreed to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because, and at that point, I felt like I was trying to prove myself to these people, but I'm really not anymore. Like, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? But now I look back, and I never followed up with James Lynch on it. But, you know, now I think that now that I don't really have anything to prove to people like that, you know, I feel like I can sit down with James Lynch and just have an MMA. Because James Lynch is, one thing about James Lynch, guys, and it's in him, and I want to pull it out of James Lynch. But James Lynch he's very tuned into women's MMA. You know what I'm saying? He's very tuned into it, but he tries to play like he's not. You know, he wants to talk to everybody and do all this and that. James Lynch loves himself some women's MMA, and I want to talk to James Lynch and see what he got to say. But I wouldn't call James Lynch arrogant. I don't know. BJ, I only come here because it's not toxic, and when it does get toxic, it's not from you, BJ. I'll bounce. Facts, Kimberly. But you see, I'm always here because I like how you get down. And you never Nico bashed. Never, not one. You ain't gonna hear me bash. I love Nico Montano. You know what I'm saying? I love Nico. You know, I love Nico the fighter. I didn't like I wasn't a fan of Nico the person, because Nico's hand was in some of that bullshit that she did. You know what I'm saying? But Nico the fighter, the Nico who stepped in the cage when the door closed, you wouldn't gonna hear me talk shit about that Nico. No. Can you block people in the chat? MJ loves. MJ coming with the smoke. Running Rini says, you and Como breaking 99 are awesome. My favorites. We appreciate that, man. Teron said, I feel Burns was robbed too. Yes, so I'm not crazy. You know, this they saying it, they telling me I'm crazy and calling me a clown, like as if I was the only person out here in the MMA world who thought that Burns got robbed. I thought it was a close fight, but it was a clear victory for Gilbert Burns, if you ask me. I thought it was a clear victory. Oh, sorry, guys. I got to share this because my Twitter folks be like, you never let me know. Let me see. Let me do this. Y'all hold on for me. Y'all just hold on. I know they like, y'all like, BJ, come on, man. Like, you doing too much, bro. UFC 273. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Let me throw that in there right there. All right, there it is. So, yeah, man. What was I talking about, guys? What was I talking about? What was I? Oh, was talking about. I'm still talking about the Shemaev thing. I was reading the comments. Let's see. People still not giving Sterling his props. Teron, we're gonna talk about that too, Teron. Teron, chill out. Chill out, Teron, because I'm getting there. Teron. Judges got that one right, Teron. Uh-oh. I stopped beefing with WMMA YouTubers a long time ago. I only hate the racists. Uh-oh. Sterling's wrestling was awesome. Too much for Young. Uh-oh. Y'all getting into that? Because that's a whole nother can of whoop ass right there. They calling you a clown because they like Hamzat and not Burns deep down inside. They know it was a robbery. They just won't admit it. That's what I'm saying, Teron. That's what I'm saying, bro. You know, all these people who knew, you know, that's the problem. But that's why I say, guys, you can never set anything in stone. Stop setting stuff in stone. It's not healthy. That's toxic. Setting stuff in stone, that's toxic. That's toxic. I thought Burns won, but it was close. I can't call it a robs. I can't call it a robbery. I think robbery is used way too much. MJ, nothing. This Liv Kimberly blocked me. I was not coming for. No, MJ, you're still there. Kimberly didn't block you. Why you think Kimberly blocked you? No, we see your comments. Yeah, we see your comments, MJ. Sterling can beat Jan 3 to 4 times. He still won't get his props. You right, Teron. You right. You know, Aljo beat him. Aljo beat him convincingly this time. It wasn't even close. It was 30-20. It was let me see. It was 50-47 to me. Let's see. I thought he beat him all 5 rounds. You know what I'm saying? 50-45, excuse me. I thought it was 50-45 for Aljo. You know? I mean, yes, let's run Arini. Let's talk about the fights. Where's Love's Kimberly? Yeah, where'd she go? Did somebody block Love's Kimberly? Ain't no way. I don't know. But guys, Rocky Pennington put a nice technical ass whooping on. She put a nice technical ass whooping on Aspen Ladd last night. Let's segue into that. I think I've talked enough about the other. But she put a nice clean ass whooping on Aspen Ladd last night. I just don't know. Guys, I don't know what to think about Aspen Ladd. You know, something's off there. Something's off. Good, Mojo. He deserves it. Because he went in there and he fought his ass off last night. And I thought he didn't. I thought Gilbert Burns did enough to win the fight. You know what I'm saying? I thought Gilbert Burns did enough to win the fight. For Teron, they say he faked it. Well, let's talk about Aspen. We're gonna get to that. Let's talk about Aspen Ladd right now and that ass whooping she got from. But the moral of the story is, guys, listen, be open to what other people think and don't call people names. Learn how to if you're gonna be in this world of talking about these fights and reporting these fights and whatnot, learn how to fucking have some people skills. I'll put it like that. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to debate. Learn how to have some people skills, and just learn. Like, just it is what it is. So whatever. What's next for Aspen Ladd, yo? I knew from the beginning. I knew from this fight was put together, a week ago or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I knew that. I said, man, Rocky just gonna be too technical for Aspen Ladd. You know what I'm saying? But technical. She's Rocky can be super technical when she wanna be. You know what I'm saying? Like, she can do good stuff when she wants to. But Aspen Ladd, dude, just this herky jerky thing that she does, I don't even know what to say, man. Like, yeah, they really thought she won. Like, how? How did they think that Aspen Ladd won that fight? Like, how do you think Aspen Ladd won that fight? Dude, Rocky just straight punches down the pipe, dude. It was nice. It was nice. And I get it. Aspen Ladd, she's done good stuff. You know what I'm saying? And she did good things in the fight. You know what I'm saying? She landed a nice couple of shots on Rocky. She took Rocky down. She tried to, put her weight on Rocky. She tried to smother Rocky. Like, she was fighting. You know what I'm saying? But Aspen, man, I just don't think I don't think she got that second gear, I think the only time she has that second gear is when she gets you to where she wants to get you at. You know what I'm saying? If she don't get you to where she got to get you at, you know what I'm saying? It's she don't have that unless she catches you like she did Yana. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless Aspen can catch you clean, like she did against Yana Kunitskaya, you know what I'm saying? She don't have that second gear on the feet. Like, Rocky was Rocky was landing Superman punches. You know what I'm saying? Rocky was blitzing forward with those straight shots. Like, everything Rocky did in there last night, it looked good. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Mojo. Rocky fought a smart fight and did what she needed to do exactly. And she just was out. Only thing Rocky did in there last night was show Aspen Ladd that she was better than she was. That's the moral of the story. That's the moral of the story. She showed Rocky that she was better than her last night. That's it. I mean, she showed Aspen that she was better than she was last night. It was a good fight, Ulysses, yes. People who don't fight always got the most to say. Let them take a knee to the head like Sterling did, and let's see if they get up. Sterling was clearly concussed and didn't look like he faked it. I'm not going to say he didn't look like he faked it, but it was close to thinking that he was. It was a little close, especially the way he was celebrating afterwards. It was like, okay, dude, if you're supposed to be so concussed, why weren't you at the hospital? He was, popping bottles on social media. So it's kind of like, if he had been in the hospital, it's all about context. If he had been in the hospital after and showed pictures of him in the hospital getting MRIs done, then that would have been one thing. But popping bottles, that kind of made him look like, okay, dude, you knew what you were doing. You guys can see me in the chat, but she can't see me in the chat. LOL at loves Kimberly that there's an option to block people in the chat. I don't know why she got offended, but I was not coming for her. Oh no. Oh. Running Rainy. Okay, let's see. So Tehran says Rocky and Ladd was the only female fights I actually enjoyed. And I don't even like women's MMA whatsoever. Oh man, Tehran, man, you're gonna have to start watching more than that, dude. I mean, because those two weren't even the most exciting fights. Like, young Jay Chek Zong was better than that. Like, there's been better fights than that, dude. I'll tell you one fight you need to look forward to, though, and that's Macy Chiasson versus Norma Dumont. That's the fight that you need to watch, Teron Brown. That's gonna be a fight right there. Macy Chiasson versus Norma Dumont. Oh my God. What's the girl name? Amanda Lemos versus Jessica Andrade at 115. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Taylor Santos versus Valentina Shevchenko. That's coming up. Montana De La Rosa versus Macy's Barber. Like, dude, it's about to be some bangers coming up, dude. Like, you need to be watching, bro. Like, you don't need to be sitting out. Like, you don't need to be sleeping on women's MMA, Teron Brown. You need to be watching. Oh, yes, Teron Brown. That fight was fire, bro. Yes, that fight was fire. Fire, fire, fire. But I mean, you can see my comments, but she can't see because she blocked me. Oh, okay, MJ, I see. Kimberly, did you block MJ? She was Marcus Bell. She was in the chat. I don't know where she went, but she was in the chat. Guys, please do me a favor and smash that like button, bro. Why I only got one like? I only got one like, man. I need y'all to smash that like button, man. What you mean, Marcus? Norma Dumont versus Bantamweight. What does that mean? Dude, you gotta watch my women's MMA. They're exciting too. Yeah, like tell them, Weenie, MJ, it's fine. Let it go. Let's talk fights. Go back and watch some Joanna fights. Absolutely, yeah, that's a great person to tell to go, or go watch some Andrade fights, like Andrade versus Kovalevich. Oh my goodness. Or Mackenzie Dern versus Amanda Bobby Cooper. Like that was an exciting one. Kat Zingano versus Juliana Pena. That was a good one. I'm trying to think, dude. God, dude, it's been so many. Misha Tate versus Holly Holm. Pena versus Durandamy. Like, dude, I could just keep going. That's just modern MMA. Like, that's just modern fights. You know, more recent fights that I'm talking about. Andrade versus Rose 2. Joanna versus Valentina. Who else had bangers? Dude, it's been some Macy Barber versus Alexa Grasso. Like, dude, I mean, these are just like more recent fights that I have watched. You know what I'm saying? And I was just on the edge of my seat. Valentina versus Pena. Shit, man, there's been so many good fights, man. Whew. Yeah, bro. Like I can send you a whole list. But I can send you a whole list of exciting fights. Diana Afsteragova versus Tara Graf. Like one of the most lethal knockouts you'll ever see at 100. That was I put Diana Afsteragova's knockout like up there with Jessica I versus Valentina Shevchenko. Like just a starching. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like just a starching. You know what I'm saying? Like that was a starching. Like you don't see people get starched at 125. Like they usually see them get like submitted or TKO'd but to see somebody like go limp is different. Like seeing people go limp at 125. Oh, and Jessica Andrade versus Katlyn Chookagian. Like she folded Chookagian. You don't see that much, but Diana Afsteragova sent Tara Graf. I get Tara Graf as a can, but she sent Tara Graf to Pluto. Tara Graf just got back from Pluto. First human to touch Pluto. She got there and back off the energy of that punch from Diana Afsteragova over at Bellator. All right, so yeah, but I don't know if I think they just trying to keep Norma Dumont relevant because I don't see Norma Dumont making 135, and then her next fight is at 145. Like, I think she's getting acclimated to that 145. Listen, Norma Dumont, I get it. She's in much better shape than she was in when she fought Megan Anderson. She's been in much better shape than that because she was in horrible shape. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she was in terrible shape. You know what I'm saying? As much as we like to look at that, You know what I'm saying? Norma Dumont was in terrible shape when she fought Megan Anderson. You know what I'm saying? When she bounced back and came back and fought Ashley Evans Smith, you know what I'm saying? Much better shape. Looked more like a real featherweight, even though she missed the bantamweight limit. She was trying to fight at bantamweight. Looked much better. And then Felicia Spencer. I mean, she's looked good. And then Aspen Ladd. You know what I'm saying? Like Norma Dumont, hell. Norma Dumont, hell. No. MJ, what's going on? You won't. He says Ulysses at Toronto. You won't get out. WMMA is fun and entertainment when you are on it. Absolutely, I'm telling you. Arce shows some good footwork, head movement, and skills. Yep. So that was a great fight, guys. You know, that was a good fight. Good job for Aspen Ladd. Let's move on from that fight, guys. Let's move on from that Aspen Ladd fight, and let's go on up to Mackenzie Dern versus Tisha Torres, guys. Mackenzie Dern versus Tisha Torres, guys. Let the comments flow, guys. I'm going to go grab me a water because my mouth didn't got dry. But let the comments flow. I got to hear what y'all got to say. I got to hear what y'all got to say. Let me see. Hold on, guys. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my water. Okay. All right. Let's see what y'all talking about. I'm ready for it, man. I'm ready for it. Y'all know I'm ready for it. Y'all know I'm ready for it. Y'all know for a fact that I am ready for the smoke. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Let me look here. Rena Ring, that fight is engraved in my brain. That was the bang of all bangers in WMA. Who are you talking about? Joanna and Wei Lee. Oh my gosh. Was there any other bangers like that? I'm trying to think. Was there any other bangers like that? Juliana Pena? Well, no, nobody. Well, see, Pena finished Nunez, but that was almost like that. I'm trying to think of who else was banging like that. Who else done been in bangers like that? Where somebody didn't get finished, that went a banger that went the distance. Um, Man, somebody dropped some comparisons. I don't know. I don't know. That might be the banger of all bangers. Oh, well, I would say other than title fight bangers, I got one for y'all. Holly Holm versus Chris Cyborg. Oh my God. Oh my God. Guys, I gotta put that in that category. I have to, dude, that's the type of fight that I wanted Megan Anderson to fight against Chris Cyborg or Amanda Nunes. Like, I was wanting Megan Anderson to be able to swim in those kind of waters, guys, but Megan Anderson can't swim in them waters. Like, Megan Anderson she can't swim. Oh, it was so disappointing to see that Megan Anderson couldn't swim in those waters, man, because Holly swim. Listen, y'all can talk what y'all want to talk about Holly Holm. You know what I'm saying? Teron, go back and watch Holly Holm versus Chris Cyborg, bro. You want Holly, the last 2 rounds of that fight, Holly Holm got pissed off, yo. I was watching that fight the other day. Holly got pissed off, yo. It is what it is. I mean, Renee, Casey O'Neill versus Roxanne, it was like that, yeah. Yeah, it was kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? But Holly Holm versus Chris Cyborg, that was a banger, yo. That was a banger. Like, I mean, I'm talking That was a banger. You know what I'm saying? Like that was a fucking banger. Then Holly started. I remember Holly caught. She caught Chris Cyborg with that straight. That straight. Is it a straight right or is it a straight left? Or I can't remember which. It was a straight left. It's a left because Holly was catching Ronda with that left. But Holly fucking like blitzed that straight left up the middle, and she like three times in a row. She caught Chris Cyborg with that fucking. She caught Chris Cyborg with that straight, yo, and she snapped. When I seen Holly like, because Holly was getting touched up rounds like 1, 2, and 3. Like I felt like Holly was down those 3 rounds. In rounds 4 and 5, like fucking Holly Holm, like you heard it go from ha ha to like it was like that, yo. I was like, yo, Holly Holm is pissed the fuck off right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never seen Holly like that. I've only seen Holly like stay composed in her striking. You know what I'm saying? Like she's very calculated, very composed. You know, because that's her wheelhouse is standing on the feet. You know what I'm saying? But to see Holly like fucking low key like biting down on her mouthpiece against Chris Cyborg, like I gotta give that one of the best, man. Cyborg, oh, loves Kimberly. That was Joanna and Claudia. Cyborg versus Spencer. Yeah, I mean, are we talking about bangers here? Or are we gonna be talking about the fights that went down? You know what I'm saying? Y'all sound like y'all having more fun talking about these banging ass fights. You know what I'm saying? Running Renee, I saw that. Come on, BJ. Tisha was training with your girl Montana. Hey, Montana and Macy might end up like that. But yeah, oh yeah, Chris Cyborg, Felicia Spencer. Yeah, like that was a banger too. Like I expected Felicia Spencer to be more relentless on trying to take Chris Cyborg down. Like I seen her being more relentless. Like before the fight, I thought it was gonna be like, she was gonna that's what she was gonna do. And I also that fight also showed me that Felicia Spencer is her takedowns are not like that. Like she's big and strong, but there's like other featherweights that are stronger than Felicia Spencer. Because hell, I mean, to see her do what she did to Pam Sorensen, like just was stuck on Pam Sorensen, the way she slung Pam Sorensen around. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, that shows me that Felicia Spencer can really handle these real featherweights. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause she don't look that strong. Like I looked at her kind of soft. It's kind of soft until I saw Felicia Spencer in the UFC. I'm like, okay, Felicia Spencer's not soft. But dude, to be in the mindset, I get it. She lost the fight, but to be in the mindset before the fight, because she was saying before the fight, I want to stand in, and I want to trade with Chris Cyborg. I'm like, okay, Felicia Spencer, like, okay, you say that's what you want to do, and to stick to it through damage, take damage the way Felicia Spencer took damage in that fight. You know what I'm saying? But Felicia Spencer, she only looked rocked maybe like once. I think it was when Chris Cyborg swarmed her, and that Chris Cyborg hit her with a knee to the face. That's like the only time in that fight that I think Felicia Spencer was hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because the rest of the time Felicia got hit, she firing back at Chris Cyborg. I thought that was a great fight. I thought that was a great fight. That was a great clash of two legit featherweights in the UFC. You know what I'm saying? Like at the top of their game. You know what I'm saying? That was a good fight to be made at that time, was Chris Cyborg and Felicia Spencer. Because Felicia had her moments, man. You know what I'm saying? Felicia had moments in that fight, man, when she, relied on her striking. You know what I'm saying? And she flew in with those elbows. You know what I'm saying? Like her elbows were more effective in that fight than her punches were. Because I just don't think Felicia Spencer has that kind of firepower. You know what I'm saying? To be having those type of fights. But it was a great show of a featherweight fight. Like, go watch that fight. I can talk all day. Oh, what's going on in the comments? Get him out. Get him out. Get him out. Get him out. Good job, Marcus Bell. Get him out. Yes. Let's get out of here. Right now I have Whaley due to Joanna's inactivity. Okay. Am I a little behind? Okay, no, I'm good. Okay. Yeah, she talked about it is why she retired. I think who Felicia Spencer. She took a lot of damage. Yeah, she took a lot of damage. She did, and she never Felicia never had that power. You know what I'm saying? Like she had like she didn't have that power. You know what I'm saying? Like to like the way she threw her punches and stuff. Like she just didn't have that. She had now when she threw her whole body weight into those elbows, then like I mean those were damaging. Like Felicia Spencer had great. She had good elbows. You know what I'm saying? But you know, and she caught Cyborg with a few flush punches, but they just weren't hard punches. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Felicia did her thing in that fight. I wasn't mad at Felicia Spencer after that fight. What kind of dude? Well, yeah, I know, right? Dern is overrated. Oh. Not my cup of tea at all. I'm a Dern fan. I agree with you. Last night she lost. Oh. Okay, appreciate that. Yeah, yeah. Kick him out. Kick him out, guys. Kick him out. But Dern Torres, man, I thought Dern did a good job of, you know what I'm saying, making the fight dangerous and taking it there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Tisha Torres talked all week about how she had the advantage in the striking. You know what I'm saying? And she didn't really put it to work though. You know what I'm saying? Like when and we knew that Mackenzie Dern, guys, it's really all about aesthetics. You know, we perceive the fight as striker versus grappler. We perceive it as Mackenzie Dern being able to take this, you know, submit Tisha Torres and Tisha Torres being able to outpoint Mackenzie Dern. We know Tisha Torres ain't gonna finish nobody. You know what I'm saying? We're making a point to, you know, Tisha Torres is gonna outstrike Mackenzie Dern. We saw dangerous moments in Mackenzie Dern's world in this fight. You know what I'm saying? We saw those dangerous moments in the Mackenzie Dern world on the ground, you know, twisting Tisha Torres up like a damn pretzel. We didn't see that in Tisha Torres' world. Tisha bragged about how good of a striker she is, you know what I'm saying, and how solid of a striker she is. Did we see that? Did we ask yourself that question? Did we see Tisha Torres, you know what I'm saying, really putting it on Mackenzie Dern on the feet? No. I saw Tisha Torres getting out of the way of a lot of those punches. She landed a few punches, you know what I'm saying? But I saw Mackenzie Dern hurt, well, not hurt, but sting Tisha Torres a few times on the feet. I seen Dern missing a lot of shots. She was landing some too now, but she missed a lot of shots because Tisha Torres is very quick, very agile. We knew that. We knew that Tisha Torres wasn't going to stand right in front of Mackenzie Dern. You know what I'm saying? We knew that. You know what I'm saying? We knew Tisha was going to be agile. We knew Tisha was going to be cutting angles. She's supposed to be better than Mackenzie Dern in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? Do we expect Mackenzie Dern to be out here cutting angles and being like that? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so our expectations were somewhat correct in this fight. You know what I'm saying? The only thing for me is Tisha Torres didn't really do much else. She didn't really do much else. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was landing good kicks. Her kicking game was good. Look, good leg kicks and good kicks to the body that she was using. You know what I'm saying? To kind of keep, as Mackenzie Dern would advance forward on her, she was using those kicks to keep Mackenzie Dern off, and Mackenzie Dern was falling for it every time. I'm like, Mackenzie, did you not just see her do that to you 2 seconds ago? You know, Mackenzie Dern, she don't care. She gonna walk right through it. You know what I'm saying? So there was a lot of like, it looked to me like there was a lot of running from Tisha Torres. You know, like she was running most of the fight. Let me see. Torres making her miss, and she got out countered. I don't know. I just can't see Dern beating Rose Andrade, Carla Whaley, or Jan. I'm trying to picture it, or Lemos. We also expected Dern to submit Tisha once it went to the ground. Can we all agree? Now I can agree with that. Yes, I'm surprised that you know, but it was close. It came close though. You know what I'm saying? Like it came close. Kudos to Tisha Torres for being that deep on the ground with Mackenzie Dern and not getting finished though. You know what I'm saying? Like let's be real for Tisha Torres. You know what I'm saying? But You know what I'm saying? When the fight was in her wheelhouse, she didn't really show that she was a better striker that much more than Mackenzie Dern. Like, I mean, she didn't. Like, she didn't do anything special. She just stayed out of the way of Mackenzie Dern. Like, and even then, with all the mobility that Tisha Torres had, Mackenzie Dern was still able to stagger Tisha Torres. You know what I'm saying? She was still able to stagger Tisha Torres. That's what's crazy to me, you know? Yeah, she didn't push the action, and that's why they gave it to Dern. Like, yes, because Dern was pushing the action, man. You got to put that staple on it. You got to put that staple on it. Like, you can't back off. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't back off. What are you trying to say, Robot? Like, what are you trying to say, Robot? What are you trying to say? Nah, man. Marina survived. Now Tisha Dern. Oh, he's saying, okay, nah, man. Marina survived. Now Tisha Dern is overrated. I don't think Dern is overrated, bro. I don't think Dern is overrated. You know what I'm saying? Because look at, even when she doesn't submit these girls, she's a hair off from submitting them. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's a hair off of it. You know what I'm saying? So, but you got to realize Mackenzie Dern is fighting the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? She's fighting the best of the best. Yes, her jujitsu is better. You know what I'm saying? But on that lower level, it was easy work for Mackenzie Dern. You know what I'm saying? It was easy work for her on that low level. She was submitting these girls left and right. But she fighting the best strawweights in the world right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, everybody's not gonna go out there and look 100% like a world beater when they at the top. Things change when you get to the top. You know what I'm saying? And Mackenzie Dern, she's not fighting Ashley Yoder. She's not fighting Amanda Bobby Cooper. She's not fighting Hannah Cyphers. You know what I'm saying? She's not fighting those girls. She's beat Randa Marcos. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how Randa Marcos is regular. Randa Marcos is a good fighter and always will be a good, and we will always remember Randa Marcos for being that gritty good fighter. You know what I'm saying? So, she beat Randa Marcos. You know what I'm saying? Then she comes up and then she beats Nina Ansaroff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, come on. You got to give Mackenzie Dern some kind of props. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, she submitted Nina Ansaroff. And then, just because she didn't submit Marina Rodriguez and Tisha Torres, wouldn't you consider Marina Rodriguez and Tisha Torres on a higher level than Nina Ansaroff? You know what I'm saying? Like, ask yourself that question. Like, wouldn't you put them on a higher level? It doesn't surprise me that she can't pull off these world-class submissions at the higher level just like that. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why I put so much emphasis on Mackenzie Dern, how much her striking has developed. You know what I'm saying? That's why I point that out, because she needs more than just her submissions to do better. Her striking has come a long way, man. Like, her striking has come a long way. You know what I'm saying? Even last night, like, at the beginning of the fight when her and Tisha would come at each other, you know what I'm saying, they would meet. Mackenzie Dern was the one, I think she was like clipping Tisha like in the inside. Like, I knew Tisha Torres would lose that fight. Like, when she would try to start swinging and shit, and then like Mackenzie was swinging, I thought Mackenzie was getting the better of those exchanges. You know what I'm saying? Like, those exchanges. Yes, Tisha Torres is tough, but those exchanges that she was having with Mackenzie Dern, like, Mackenzie was winning those. I'm not being biased. I'm just going off of what I saw. Like, Mackenzie was winning those inside exchanges when Tisha would blitz forward and stuff. Like, when Mackenzie would blitz forward and Tisha would start swinging, like, Mackenzie was winning those. As non-technical as she is, you know what I'm saying, as wild as some of her punches can be, like, you know what I'm saying, it was more, listen, Mackenzie Dern produced more fight-ending moments. Like, she wobbled Tisha Torres a couple of times, and then she almost submitted her. So, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not trying to say the fight wasn't close. The fight was close. Tisha Torres could have done more. Like, she was putting the kicks were working. She seen that Dern wasn't adjusting to the kicks, and she didn't set anything up with him. She didn't do anything with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, Dern was open to that body kick. You know what I'm saying? The whole time. And even when Tisha Torres was telegraphing it, she still was open to it. Tisha Torres was telegraphing the kicks. You know what I'm saying? And Mackenzie Dern still didn't see him coming. Tisha got confident throwing kicks, knowing that Mackenzie Dern could, you know what I'm saying, take her down. And then when Mackenzie Dern took, like, her takedowns have gotten a little bit better, yo, because she, you know what I'm saying, that she took Tisha Torres down in this fight. You know what I'm saying? When she took her down and was going for that back trip, had one leg up and going for that back trip, she got that a couple of times in this fight. So she's made some improvements, you know? She's made some improvements in her game. Tisha taking deep breaths and hanging the fuck in there when Dern was all over her and going for the sub was very impressive. Yeah, that was impressive. She hung in there. Oh, yeah, she did. I still remember how Randa Marcos dived in the Dern guard. I was like, what the hell is Randa? The biggest mistake. What the hell is with Randa? That's funny, MJ. What the hell is with Randa? Like, yeah, like she did do that. Man, I respect for Tisha. It was the edge of my chair thinking she was going to get submitted. Mackenzie was attacking the arm, leg, etc. Yeah, Mackenzie was it was attack. It was chain jujitsu from Mackenzie Dern. You know what I'm saying? Like, those were fighting the moments, man. That is Mackenzie Dern winning the fight. That's Mackenzie Dern winning the fight, guys. Everybody not gonna get out of her submissions, though. That's the thing. Like, that threat is there. Some people were able to get past it, but everybody not gonna get past, you know, a deadly submission threat like Mackenzie Dern. It is what it is. I didn't expect Dern to submit. Tisha, due to Tisha's durability and being able to put up resistance on the ground in the past. Yep. Did y'all see Tisha's power? While Dern tried to pull guard, Tisha was like, "Nope, not going down." I don't know, dude. I think the more powerful shots was coming from Mackenzie Dern. Like, Dern was the one popular. Like, I mean, Tisha landed a couple of good shots, but Dern was gonna pull guard. No matter, come on, dude. She's a world champion Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, high degree black belt. Like, come on, man. Like, come on. Tisha, it's not out of the question for Mackenzie Dern to pull guard. She's a jiu-jitsu ace. Come on, man. Y'all know this. That ain't why she pulled guard. It might have been. Hell, I don't know. Okay, what's next for Dern and Torres? Mackenzie Dern. Turning back Tisha Torres was good for Mackenzie Dern. That was what Mackenzie Dern needed to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what Mackenzie Dern needed to do. She had to do that. You know, she had to do that. You know, so, but she's behind Mahina Rodriguez. So I think that Mackenzie Dern should fight the winner of Lemos Andrade. It only makes sense, guys. It only fucking makes sense. It only makes sense for her to fight the winner of Lemos Andrade. That's it. Or maybe the winner of that fight fights Marina Rodriguez. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe they make Marina fight again. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they make her fight again. And they offer her, you know, what if it's Andrade versus Rodriguez? Woo-wee. Andrade versus Lemos. I mean, not Andrade versus Lemos. Andrade versus Rodriguez. If Andrade beats Amanda Lemos, and they put her in there with Marina Rodriguez, oh my God, bombs, but slams and bombs. Oh my goodness, what a fight! I want to see that. I got Andrade winning that fight though. I got Andrade beating Marina Rodriguez. I don't know, man. I like Rodriguez. I don't know, y'all. But Mackenzie Dern could fight the winner of Andrade Lemos. We could get Mackenzie Dern versus Jessica Andrade. You know, in all realistic, in all reality, we can get Jessica Andrade versus Mackenzie Dern. I think Jessica Andrade will beat Amanda Lemos. I think she'll beat Amanda Lemos. But Carla, as far as it gets a title shot, I think Marina Rodriguez should be like ready to go. You know what I'm saying? I think Rodriguez should be ready in case she needs to step in for that fight because, somebody could fall out of that fight. They could do like an interim title. I don't know if Rose falls out or if Carla falls out, then boom, you got Marina Rodriguez here to fight for the belt. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't know, man. Mackenzie Dern, she'll fight either Yan Xiaonan next or mm, because Yan lost to Rodriguez. Yan Xiaonan lost to Rodriguez, and then Mackenzie Dern just beat Tisha Torres. So they might do Yan Xiaonan versus Mackenzie Dern to give Yan a chance to get that top 5 fight. That's where I'm going with it. That's why I'm going with it. You know what I'm saying? To give her that chance to get because Yan arguably won that fight. A lot of people thought Yan Xiaonan won that fight. I thought she won the fight. You know what I'm saying? But um, that'll give her that chance to get into the top 5 too if she can beat Mackenzie Dern. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you gonna have to fight Mackenzie, man. That's just the thing. Like, you gonna have to fight Mackenzie Dern, man. Let's see. Let's look at these comments. Either Dern fights Yan Xiaonan or fight the winner out of Andrade Amanda Lemos. Yep, damn, Marcus Bell. Took the words out my mouth, bro. Yes, very strange. I still don't get it. What did Robot Chicken say? These fighters, can't fight her on the ground, but yet they want to bring her to the ground. These fighters know you can't fight her on the ground. Yeah, you're right, MJ. They know it, but they do it anyway. Andrade or Lemos murks Dern. Tisha Torres was supposed to murk Dern too, though. Tisha Torres was supposed to beat Dern too, man. I don't know. Andrade or Lemos murks Dern. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know because Mackenzie Dern got power too, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like people still underestimate Mackenzie Dern's power, and you gotta have power to fight Lemos or Andrade. And I think Mackenzie Dern got power to fight them. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta stop sleeping on Dern's pop. You know what I'm saying? Because Dern was popping Tisha Torres in there last night. Like, Dern got popped to her punches, and somebody like Lemos, well, really somebody like Andrade, really gonna stand right there in front of you. That's the type of person that's beneficial. Amanda Lemos would have a better chance of hurting Andrade, murking Andrade on the feet. I mean, murking Mackenzie Dern on the feet because Amanda Lemos has good footwork. You know what I'm saying? Amanda Lemos has good footwork. So she has, which is what, that's really what Rodriguez used a lot, against Mackenzie Dern was footwork. That's her kryptonite. You know what I'm saying? Amanda Lemos has good footwork. So she would probably have the better chance of hurting Mackenzie Dern on the feet. But Jessica Andrade, unless, with the power, that's more of a beneficial fight for Mackenzie Dern. You know what I'm saying? Because Andrade's footwork ain't that good. So she's going to be right in front of Mackenzie Dern to get hit. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, you know what I'm saying? Shit, it is what it is. Because Mackenzie Dern going to strike. You know what I'm saying? She going to strike. She's not going to shy away from it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's the thing. Like, she ain't going to shy away from the striking with any fight. I've never seen her do that in any fight. You know what I'm saying? When all these people were supposed to be better strikers than her, I've never seen her shy away from striking. So, it is what it is. Mackenzie Dern got slug in her too, man. So, I don't know. I might I have to give Dern that her striking looks better in every fight. Yeah, it does. It does. It does. Dern tries to pull guard on Andrade. Andrade will powerbomb Dern on her head or neck. I don't know. Not Andrade's power though. No, she ain't got Andrade's power, but Mackenzie Dern got power though. She can still drop you. Like, she can still, dude. When Tisha Torres, Mackenzie Dern put Tisha Torres on her bike. You know what I'm saying? On her bike, made her move. You know what I'm saying? Made her get real evasive a couple of times last night. We might have to do a round by round on it. Y'all, let me see if y'all want to watch that. Like, do y'all want to watch that? No, we ain't doing no round by round right now. It'd be dope though, because Mackenzie Dern put her on her back a few times. You know what I'm saying? So Marina was better and beat her. Yeah, she was. She was. I wish they never booked Chukagian versus Rebus. I think Tisha versus Rebus would be a great back and forth. That's a good fight. Dern is an anaconda. Right, Lolita. Like, it's crazy. Did y'all see how Alexei Olenek did his thing last night? Let's give a shout out. Oh my God, man. I gotta put his picture up here. Like, Alexei Olenek, man, like, that's my dude, man. He choked dude to sleep last night. Alexei. I gotta find a picture of Alexei Olenek last night, dude. What a beautiful performance last night. Like, guys, what a beautiful performance did we, dude, just put Jared Vendera to sleep. His 47. I gotta save it, dude, because for obvious reasons. For obvious reasons, dude. This dude put Jared Vendera to sleep, bro. Like, I couldn't believe it. I had to add it to the slideshow, guys, because nah, man, no, hell no. Second looks the same, yeah, on target, settings and misses. Yeah, that Limos Andrade fight is good, but where's Alexei Olenek at, man? Where's his picture at? I gotta see it. Boom, there it is. This man choked this dude to sleep last night, dude. Such a savage. Such a savage. 44 years old. That's his 47th career submission, dude. He lets me know that even at the biggest weight class, like the most dangerous weight class, that you can still be a specialist. You know what I'm saying? You can still be a specialist. You can still be a specialist and you can still pull it off. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm excited to see what Damian Maya is going to do. You know what I'm saying? Is he going to come back? Is he going to go for it again? You know what I'm saying? Like, because Damian Maya can do it. Like, I want to see if he still got it in him. He's gotten older. I get it. It might be time for Damian Maya to hang it up. You know what I'm saying? But he's taking a lot of time off before his next fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been a long time. So, Damian Maya might be in that recovery mode. You never know. You know what I'm saying? But Alexei Olenek holding it down for the BJJ community. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this dude choked Jared Vandera to sleep, bro. Like, well, what it was, I'm going to tell you what it was, though. It was the right hand of Alexei Olenek. It was the right hand of Alexei Olenek. The worst striking in the heavyweight division, guys. According to y'all standards, you know what I'm saying? He's the worst striker in the heavyweight division. But how effective was Alexei Olenek's right hand in that fight? He throws his punches like, he throws his fists like clubs, guys. There's no technique, there's no rhyme or reason to how Alexei Olenek strikes, guys. He literally ducks his head and Khabib's forward on you, dude. And he rocked Jared Vandera. Like, I mean, I'm talking, if those punches from him land, they are fucking, this dude has unbelievable power in his hands. Like, I'm just throwing it out there. Like, Alexei Olenek is so dangerous in that aspect that he can't strike, that he's not a good striker. Sometimes it works against him. It works against him hard sometimes. But he has his power is slept on, to me, in at heavyweight. And I get that, as of late, we haven't really seen much examples of it because he's been fighting the best guys. You know what I'm saying? But last night we saw it. He swung that club at Jared Vandera, dude, and caught him on the chin. And Jared Vandera was on wobbly legs. And what did he do? What did Olenek do? He did his thing. He took him to he actually got taken down. He actually got taken down. I'm like, dude, you're not gonna. I think it was an ugly shot or something, and Vandera stuffed it, and you know what I'm saying. And Olenek just gained position on the ground, you know what I'm saying, and just worked. His jujitsu is so good, you know what I'm saying. His jujitsu is so good. He just his sambo is so good. Like it's when you down there with Alexei Olenek, you in trouble. And he pulling guard and shit. Like this dude was pulling guard last night. Like I'm like, dude, like Alexei Olenek is a beast. That's what it was. He fucking pulled guard and drug jabbing. I mean, dude, just a fucking animal. And just chokes him to sleep, dude. Like I look tapped him. Tap, let me out of here, dude. Like when that dude wraps you up, it's fucking crazy. Let's see. I liked it when Dern had Torres in the lock and was hamming fist in her face. Yeah, dude. Yeah, like Mackenzie Dern was dangerous in that. Like she was dangerous. She was very dangerous. Lolita. Running Rainey. Let's see. Well, it looks like Olin will fight till he's 60 years old. What the fuck? Yeah, MJ. Like, he's a machine. You know what I'm saying? That was a good win for him. He was supposed to fight Alil Latifi. I think he would have took out Alil Latifi. You know what I'm saying? I think he'd have beat Latifi too. You know what I'm saying? It's just props to Alexei Olenek, my dude. That dude, that's a dangerous dude, old Alexi. That weird right hand. Yeah, like that's like the weirdest right hand hook. Like it's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? He swings it like a damn. It's like he's holding a club or something, and it's so weird. And he just boom, like he just fucking clubbed Jared Vandera in the face, dude. And like the look on his face was like fuck. Like I mean, like that's the only word that I can bring to mind to talk about the look on Jared Vandera's face when Alexei Olenek landed that bomb on him. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, "Fuck." It was crazy, crazy. Jared's fight IQ was terrible. All he had to do was make it just second round. Robot, y'all tripping, man. Y'all are tripping. Y'all are tripping so hard right now. Y'all are tripping so hard right now. Oh my goodness. Guys, if you haven't, please smash the like button for your boy. Smash the like button. If you haven't, please smash the like button, guys. Yeah, so what was next? Yeah, let's go on to the Hamzat Shemaev fight. You know what I'm saying? Let's like talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody thought Hamzat was not ever gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? Like people thought he was never gonna be tested. You know what I'm saying? People, oh, he's never gonna be all this and that. Like, no, bro, he got tested last night. Right, right, Mojo. Alexi clubbing seals Olenek. I'm telling you, man, like, dude just throwing that club out of like I want to see how big his hands are, like, because his hands look so big. Like when he's swinging, like his hands look so big. Let me look up a picture. Let me see. Dude, when he punched him, like, I'm telling you, dude, Mickey Gall got slept last night. I'm trying to. I'm trying to find the punch, like a steal of the punch. Y'all trying to tell me y'all didn't get a picture of that right hand of Alexei Olenek landing on Jared Vandera? All you got is the choke. Oh, they gotta do better, man. They gotta do better. Anyways, he swung that big ass club at Jared Vandera and put his ass down. But anyway, that was for talking shit about the GOAT, the father. Who are you talking about? The father of mixed martial arts. Who is the father of mixed martial arts? I don't know what y'all talking about. But we was talking about. I was going into that Shemaiah fight, man. I just thought Gilbert Burns beat him up. You know what I'm saying? I thought Gilbert Burns won more convincingly than Hamzat did. You know what I'm saying? I think he landed the more damage. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, Hamzat had his moments. He dropped him with a jab. You know what I'm saying? But how many times did Gilbert Burns drop Hamzat Shemaiah? Lord, like two or three times. He dropped him like two or three times, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like he dropped Hamzat two or three times in that fight. You know what I'm saying? Like grappled with him, and he had his moments in there, man. He said Bruce Leroy. Oh hell. Mm. And then of course Aljamain Sterling. You can't talk shit about Aljo anymore. You can't call him. I had a feeling he was gonna win that fight, man. I was like, what if he comes out here and wins this fight? You know what I'm saying? And he did. Like he went out there and he won that fight. He won that fight. He beat Piotr Yan convincingly in that fight. Like that was crazy. He beat him, and he beat him convincingly. So it is what it is. Took him down, dominated him, made him uncomfortable. Only thing about Aljo, I don't think his striking is very good. Or maybe striking wasn't his MO in this fight. Cause like he didn't land anything on the feet that hurt Peter Young. Like he wasn't landing anything hard. You know what I'm saying? Like some kicks he was landing was sticking, but you know what I'm saying? There were no hard punches coming from Aljo at all. You know, it was mostly his grappling that won him this fight. Cause I was like, dude, he's not even punching them hard. Like he ain't even got no wrestling. Like, he ain't even got no power. Like didn't he knock somebody out with a? No, he got knocked out by Marlon Moraes. He knocked people out with kicks, right? Let me look up Aljamain Sterling. Let me look at his record. Oh, they super mad that he beat Peter Young last night. Damn, they already got two wins on there, but they got Peter Young, Peter Young. Who did he knock out? It, he lost to Marlon Moraes, so he didn't knock out nobody. He ain't knocked out nobody. Okay, okay, so he ain't really knocked out nobody. Nobody. So okay, yeah, and I can see why because he doesn't have it. He don't have that kind of power. So he gonna run in and then he calls out TJ Dillashaw, like, oof, dude, you calling out TJ Dillashaw? Like, TJ is a whole different fight than Peter Young. I thought TJ would beat Peter Young. You know what I'm saying? I was picking TJ Dillashaw, and of course I would pick TJ Dillashaw. Like, I mean, what is that even a question? Like, is that? I ain't TJ Dillashaw would have won that fight. I was gonna put it like that. Yeah, like TJ Dillashaw, straight up. I'm going TJ by knockout. But TJ might wrestle him to death, though. You never know. TJ, high level wrestler. You know what I'm saying? High level wrestler, Dillashaw. So, let's see. Let's see what happens when he has to go in there and fight. You know what I'm saying? Aljamain Sterling or Peter Young. You know what I'm saying? I think that title shot. I think he'll get the title shot against Aljo because Aljo called him out. But TJ Dillashaw gonna probably beat Aljamain Sterling. Like I'm just gonna be real. Like TJ is a bad motherfucker. TJ isn't that good with EPO. No, TJ, man, I know TJ cheated, but skill wise, TJ still better though. Like his skill level, like what he does is still better. Aljo is truly the human backpack. Yeah, his grappling looks good. It looked good last night, but you know you're gonna have to do more than grapple to beat TJ Dillashaw. You know what I'm saying? You got to do more than that because TJ can swim in those water. Peter Yan, we know now, you know what I'm saying, don't really have that good of a ground game. You know, how good is Peter Yan's ground game? You know, you learn. So you learn things from certain fights, certain matchups. You learn things and stuff. Now we know that Piotr Yan is not that good on the ground. So, I mean, TJ Dillashaw, excellent stand up and excellent ground game. You know, and Aljamain Sterling's striking doesn't look to be that good. His striking's not that good. Like, I'm just being real. Like, his grappling is phenomenal, but his striking is not that good. You know, his striking's not that good. I think TJ would be. I think TJ beats him. You know what I'm saying? I think TJ. I just you count TJ out so many times. You know what I'm saying? Now you know he been set back. Yeah, but John Jones got set back too. You know what I'm saying? But I think TJ Dillashaw, man, is just on a different level when it comes to skill level. More well-rounded fighter than Aljamain Sterling. Because he was losing the striking war against Peter Yan last night. He was losing that war. He was definitely losing that battle. But it is what it is. And then, of course, Alexander Volkanovski beats, and he stops Korean Zombie, which I'm not surprised. You know what I'm saying? I knew he would win that fight. I definitely knew he would beat Zombie. Like, I love Zombie, but he wasn't ready for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't ready for that. Zombie's a good dude. He's a good fighter. Let's see. Pummeled him. I gotta see that again. Gotta see it. Well, anyway, y'all. Dillashaw's a cheater. Yes, he is. I can't argue anything about that. I can't argue anything about that. So Brian Williams said he was panic wrestling. You crazy, man.
Meet Suvi, the magical all.
The knockout. I'm gonna look at it real quick. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the finish. Volkanovski just eating him up with leg kicks the whole fight. What happened? Like, I don't understand. Is a finish on the feet? I don't think that was it. Oh yeah. Yeah, he was hurt after that third round, so yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is. Well, guys, look, I'm gonna get off here. I done my recap. I appreciate you guys coming through. I appreciate you guys chilling with me. Let me get some stuff off my chest. And letting it be known, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta respect people, man. You just gotta respect folks. You can't be, You know what I'm saying? You can't. I mean, you just can't. Just don't be toxic, people, man. Just don't be toxic. Don't be toxic. Just be cool. You know, be good. Yeah, it was a ref stoppage. Yeah, I get it. Um, that fight was a little fuzzy. I was a little sleepy by that time. I was a little sleepy. I was watching it, but I was sleep. I was asleep by then. um, let's see. Oh, I was messing it up, guys. My fault. Yeah, I'm getting off it, y'all. I appreciate you guys coming on. I appreciate all of you that came through today. Nice little turnout. On a Sunday morning on a recap. Nice little turnout. Running Reenie. Shout out to MJ Mojo, Robot Chicken Wings, Brian Williams. Um, who else was here? Ulysses. Loves Kimberly, Lolita. Who else was in the building? Marcus Bell was in the building. Brian Williams, I said your name already. And I can't scroll all the way up because they all gone. You know what I'm saying? It only shows me so much. It don't show me every single. It don't show me all the way back to the top. So everybody else that was here. If I didn't name you, drop your comment. Drop a comment so I can shout you out. You know what I'm saying? Um, so for sure, all the haters who didn't drop a comment, of course, you're gonna have those people who just come through just to just to talk. I mean, just to listen, but don't say nothing. Shout out to them too. Y'all matter too. Y'all matter too. Y'all lives matter too. Oh boy. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe, guys. Hit that comment, drop them comments, hit that like button. If you didn't give a damn, hit the dislike button. You know how it goes. I encourage you to hit the dislike button. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like it, hit the dislike button. But if you rose with no filter MMA, hit the like button. Have a good rest of you guys' day, and I'm out.